Hi and welcome to Singer's Advice. My name is Sarah Brickel and I'm a singer, songwriter and vocal coach. I've been working in the industry for many years and I'm here to share with you the tips, techniques and advice that I've learned along the way. So if you want to improve your pitching, here's a few tips to get you on the right track. So first of all, breath control. So making sure that your breathing technique's right. So I'm not going to go into too much depth today about all these. These are quick tips for you to think, right, that's something that I need to look at. So look into that. Start trying out different things. So you can look at my breathing exercises that are on Singer's Advice. So I try those out first. So I always think that standing nice and straight, so posture as well is really important. So making sure that you're breathing, that your diaphragm's doing what it's supposed to do. So if your breathing technique is incorrect and you're pushing a lot of air all the time, that can really make a mess of the pitching, because it's kind of blowing too much air through your vocal folds and therefore you're not getting the right vibrations and to get the pitch. So it's just going to set you off on the wrong thing to start with. So just breathing technique is majorly important. So training your ear really is just playing a note and singing it back. So you don't worry if you don't have a piano or a keyboard, or nowadays you can literally download an app onto your phone that has a keyboard on it. You can press a note and you can be practicing with that, so you don't have to go to any major expense of getting yourself a piano. So basically a good thing to do for that would be literally play a note, hear the note, sing it back. La. See if it's the same note. If you're not sure and you have a nice friend that might be happy to come and listen, or your partner or your wife or your husband or your daughter, your son, whoever could come along, am I singing the right note? Is this what I'm playing? La. If it's not, then they can maybe say, well, no, it's not. If you think it is and it's not, because sometimes that can happen. But if you've got a pretty good sense of, well, actually I know that that's not quite right, then you can help yourself, basically. But yeah, just play any note. La, sing it back, see if it's right. If it's not, if you're singing this note, I sometimes get this with people that are just starting out or very young pupils, you might play them a note and they'll be like, ah, and you're kind of like, okay, bring it down a little bit, or ask them, I ask them, do you think you're singing higher or lower than this pitch? And if they can tell the difference, then obviously you know that they can hear the pitch. It's then just getting yourself to sing the same pitch back. So training your ears up, so really listening to the note, singing it back, being able to hear it before you can sing it. That's what I always advise pupils. Especially sometimes, when you have an introduction to a song and then you come in and it's like, if you get off on the wrong foot, then the whole thing's going to be a disaster, basically. So if you can hear the note before you're going to sing it, then that is going to help. If you can hear it, you can sing it, basically. So just really practicing that, trying to build up, listen to music, that will help. Listen to music, listen to whatever you can get your hands on. Just doing this 10 minutes a day. La, anything, any note. La. It will all help. So not having tension in your throat and your neck and your back, that can just make things just wrong. Like if you're trying to sing a high note and you're not doing it quite right, the technique's not quite right, you could be really tensing up in there, which causes the pitch to go off. So looking out for that, no tension in the throat, the neck. Do a few exercises before you sing, give your neck a little stretch out, a few shoulder rolls, stretching those arms up, do an exercise with your next. Well, thank you very much for joining me. I hope those short tips have helped to maybe make you think about what might be going wrong with pitching. And if you've got any more questions, then please feel free to email me at sarah@singersadvice.com. And I'll see you next time at Singer's Advice.